Yeah, it's your boy Girl here, back with another video. And today, I got another video, guys, man. Today, we're going to be revisiting the Innocent Pink Monster, ZENKAI 7 Fat Buu. Now, I feel like this guy's really one of the better Asian ZENKAI units. I know a lot of people doesn't really be rocking him because Frieza's not really popping, but I wanted to check him out, you know. Any unit that has a way to lock you in is a really nice timeless unit, because lock you in, you can't really counter it. You just kind of just have to just deal with it, right? So this guy, he locks you in 3 times. He can lock away against strike cards. So there's a lot of strong units now that has blast armor. Full power Frieza pod, Frieza the free to play, Gogeta 4, Ultra Gogeta, and the fact that he locks you in and he can shut down your strike cards, they can prevent you from using their blast armor, right? And you know, you can just snipe people rushes. He's a tank, heals the whole team as well. Rock him on this region setup right here. We're really gonna be trying to rock the top 3, but I just have the red Piccolo there just to give some more strike defense and strike attack for the team, since Fat Buu can hit better with his strike than his blast, and then we have DKP there, so that's why I kind of switched it up instead of taking Goku Blacks and Monsters. But now let's get hopped into the matches. So first match, facing Mono Purple. You know, Mono Purple is here, but this time he's rocking UI Goku instead of the Super Saiyan Blue Future Goku. Vegeta, which was interesting. But right here, I started with DKP. And what you want to do with Fat Buu is you really just want to just make sure you just snipe him the right time. You know, try to use out of your 3 lock-ins and then rush the person that you want to rush. And the person you want to rush here is Goku Vegeta, because they can switch into the Vegeta side and then get extra damage against the yellows. And then that's what you do. So right there, I swapped into Fat Buu. But that was a smart play by him by switching into Super Vegito and then popping a blue card, because he knew I was going to switch in, which was a great play right there. So I go here and I switched to Piccolo because I thought he was going to attack me, but he actually played it smart and he, you know, tapped me twice. So now he goes to UI Goku, and all he does is going to buy time. So what you got to do is just kind of just get rid of his vanish. I was able to evade right there. And then I go to DKP just to do the extra strike attack, and then you guys see I popped the blue card there. I think what I should have done is probably swapped to what's the name right there, to Fat Buu. But right there, I was able to lock him in with Goku Vegeta, and I knew that he thought I was going to tackle him, because that's what every Buu player does, is when you lock them in, they want to attack because you don't have a strike card, right? So I knew that he was going to do that, and then I just went with a blast card and then just rushed him immediately, because you lock him in for 5 time counts. So right there, I took his best unit out in the game. So now all I have to do is UI Goku, who has terrible defense, and then Super Vegito. Super Vegito is solid, but he's not going through LL Piccolo and he's not going through DKP. So I'm personally not like worried at all, right? And I already used Fat Buu's thing. So Fat Buu, what he did here, he accomplished what he needed to do, was snipe the person, the best unit on his team, and then Rise and Rush. And then now you kind of just throw him away. I'm letting Fat Buu take all the damage because I know that he has his Rise and Rush, and he wants me to switch out so he can you know, Rise and Rush out of LL Piccolo or DKP. Now he's trying to Rise and Rush LL Piccolo because LL Piccolo is only gonna get more valuable as the game progresses, right? DKP, he already peaked out, he already popped his main ability, he already stole his Dragon Balls. There's really no point in rushing DKP. You really want to rush LL Piccolo now because he's tankier than DKP, and then like I said, he gets better as the game progresses. So I'm just chilling here, and I'm just waiting for him to just finish this game out, right? So I go to Piccolo, he does his attack, and if he rises rushes, I have Fat Buu here. Like I said, I know this is a showcase of Fat Buu, but Fat Buu did exactly what he needed to do in that match. Now I'm just waiting for him to just pop his rush, and then I could just switch to Fat Buu. So I go here, and then I just switch to Fat Buu, and then I dodge this. Oh, he actually kills me, actually. He actually kills me right there. Sorry, Fat Buu, but yep, he goes there, and I'm just trying to hurry up and win the game. This guy's playing patient, so he just keeps blast canceling, and I just want him to use his vanish, and he doesn't sidestep there, so then we was able to win the game, and that's it. So I don't know why he was trying to play throughout like he was gonna win the match, but I was having my other rush. We won the match. Fat Buu did his thing, killed Goku Vegeta, and then we was able to deal with the other weak purples, you know what I'm saying? So let's hop into the next match. Next match, facing the Android team. Now this was an interesting team because he brought Super 17 and he brought green ZENKAI 16, and then he brought red 21, which I was actually surprised that he did that because I did have purple 21 on the team, but he still brought 2 greens, and it makes sense to bring in a red because I don't have no blues. But the fact that he brought Super 17 and Android 16 was surprisingly. So right here, what you want to do is you want to rise and rush the Red 21 because she's the one that does extra damage to both of my yellow units. And yeah, but the problem with Fat Buu is that when you play with Fat Buu, you realize that your opponent just plays differently. Like, they're gonna play a lot more cautious against Fat Buu. They're gonna play a lot more passive because they know what you're trying to do. They want, you want to play aggressive, and then you want to go to Fat Buu, and then you want to just lock them in and do your thing, right? So this guy you're going to see here, he doesn't really play as aggressive. Whenever you got, like, all these matches, you guys see that people play less aggressive when they're facing up against Fat Buu because they don't want to get locked in and all that stuff. So they're gonna do things like every time they vanish, they switch out so they can have another unit with vanish, or they're gonna tap you out. Like, they're just gonna play more passive. This guy is playing absolutely passive. Like, it's absolutely insane how passive he is. Like it's terrible, and that's the reason. That's all because of Buu, bro. So if you do bring Buu, you're gonna really be facing a lot of matches like this where people are just not gonna try to attack against you because, like, it's Fat Buu. Like, people are not trying to deal with Fat Buu. And right here, I'm going with DKP. I'm trying to just snipe, like I said, I'm trying to snipe the Android 21, but he knows what I'm doing. Like, every time I vanish, every time I get him to vanish, he switch out immediately because he knows that if he doesn't, if I catch him in a combo, if DKP lands the first card, I'm switching to Fat Buu and I'm locking her in, and then I'm rising rushing. So right there, I go to Piccolo, and he goes there, right? So I'm expecting him to use his rush, which he doesn't, and I'm trying to snipe the Red 21, but like I said, he's playing passive because I have Fat Buu. So you have these games where just very stally, and that's one of the things why I don't really like Fat Buu, because I hate this type of play style where you kind of have to play passive as well so you can get the unit that you want to snipe. So right here, I kind of was just impatient, and I was like, you know what, let me just rise and rush because I need this game to move forward. Like, this game is gonna go all the way towards the timer counts if both of us keep playing this way. The game is not moving forward. So I rushed 16. I think 16 was definitely the worst person to rush because he gives death buffs to his team, and the worst thing about it is I already popped DKP's main ability, so that kind of threw me off because usually I save his main ability after I rush and then get 2 more Dragon Balls. So Super 17, and he rushes DKP, which makes sense. So now I have Fat Buu and I have LF Piccolo. Now LF Piccolo is going to be the unit that is going to carry me to win this because Fat Buu, he is Asian, right? And his damage is just not up to par like LF Piccolo. And the fact is that I got to deal with a red unit with LF Piccolo, but I do have Fat Buu's main ability, so I can actually heal up the team as well and give damage inflicted buffs to Piccolo as well. So I'm just trying to show you guys Fat Buu's strike attack. Like, it's not really up there, bro. I know that he does extra strike after he gets hit, so I popped the green card just to get him some reduced damage and then get his extra strike card up, but he hit me right there. And Android 17, Super 17 gets the paralysis, right? So I popped the main ability because I thought that Fat Buu can cancel it, but I think it did. No, it didn't cancel it, sadly. So you guys see the paralysis there. Red 21 gets her Dragon Ball. Like, she gets the Dragon Ball every time she pops the blue card twice. So then I see what she's doing for the tackle, so I just immediately tackle. And right here, Piccolo, all Piccolo needs to do is try to get that chip damage on her and slowly start working her down to kill her, because I need to rush this Red 21 because Piccolo is my unit that's going to do the most damage instead of Fat Buu. So he goes to Super 17, I go there and I dodge immediately and I go to Piccolo, right? Still staying with Piccolo because he has card draw speed, but like I said, it is Fat Buu showcase because I do want to show off Fat Buu, what the damage that he can do now. So I popped the blue card trying to see if I can get that feint on him, but it doesn't work out for me. So he taps me there, and then I pop another green card, and I see him attacking, so I know that he was gonna go with a blast card. So I'm just trying to mitigate like some of the cards he has, and just to buy me some time. So he sidesteps right there, which was perfect. And then I go to Piccolo just so I can get that card draw speed and start farming for my last Dragon Ball right there. So I didn't get my last Dragon Ball, and I'm still missing one more so I can rise versus Red 21. So I attack immediately. He time stops it perfectly, and he was able to land a combo on Red Piccolo. I mean, not Red Piccolo, but LF Piccolo. And now I'm kind of scared. I'm like, all right, does this dude have a second rush? That's all I'm thinking about. Like, should I throw in Fat Buu now? Like, what should I do? But he goes into Super 17, taps me, which is interesting. I get his Vanish out the way, play patient, and then I was able to kill Super 17. So now it's a 2v1. So now he definitely wants to Rise and Rush Fat Buu because Red 21 is type advantage, but I was able to catch him there with a tackle and win the game. So when you rock Fat Buu, people knows what you want to do, so they're gonna play more passive. And games, games usually last this super long, bro. And I hate. That's really the biggest reason why I don't really like Fat Buu compared to Goku Black ZENKAI. And also, when you cover change, you really don't want to switch him in a ton of times because you want to preserve his 3-time rate. The 3 times he locks you in, so you really don't want to throw him in like that. You kind of want to play a 2v3, and then when you get the unit that you kind of want to do the most damage on, the most important unit, that's when you switch into Fat Buu. But that's just not my playstyle. So we're going against LOE, right? He actually brings Red Frieza, so the person that we want to snipe is Red Frieza because extra damage to my double yellows. And once we take care of Red Frieza, blue, and then the green Frieza, we're not really too worried about. So I'm taking his damage with Piccolo right now. He goes to Red Frieza, but he does that too late. So then I vanish, and he's able to vanish me. So I'm chilling here, and I pop the blue card because I know that he uses Vanish just to take away his buffs. And I sidestep there, pop my main ability with Piccolo so I can get my Vanish back. And like I said, I'm trying to snipe that Frieza with Fat Buu. So I'm farming my Dragon Balls with DKP, and right there I should have popped my main ability right there, and then swap the Fat Buu, pop the blast card, and then Rise and Rush him. That's what I should have done, but I didn't do that. So I lock him in there. I pop the green card, and I'm just trying to catch him in a sidestep, but he doesn't. He rushed me immediately, but luckily I did pop the green card with Fat Buu. So that means Fat Buu is going to get reduced damage, right? A lot of people doesn't know that. Fat Buu doesn't have reduced damage like cover changing. The only time he gets reduced damage throughout his whole kit is when you pop the green card. That's why Goku Black ZENKAI is just more of a tank. Takes key away, has cover change, cut, reduction, and all that stuff. So I still have him locked in. I survived the rush, and that's all you do with Fat Buu, bro, is you snipe the person that you want to rush, bro. Once you snipe the person you want to rush, you kind of just, use his main ability or something to kill him off. But you get gets there, but we got him down to 1. He goes with a full blast, and then we just tap him out. And basically the game is over. We kind of sniped. We kind of, got the person that we wanted to Rise and Rush, which was Red Frieza. And then now the game is basically over. This guy forfeits because that's what you use Fat Buu for. That's the biggest thing why people still rock Fat Buu is the lock and stuff. And I mean, the team heal is cool, but Goku Black ZENKAI can heal universally, so he can heal more than Fat Buu, right? So in my opinion, I think Goku Black ZENKAI is the better green regen, but some people do like Fat Buu just for the lock-in, right? So this is the last match facing up against Ultra Gogeta. This is the person I really wanted to face up against Ultra Gogeta just to see what Fat Buu can do, because Fat Buu, like I said, he locks in strike cards and he locks you in for 3 times. And the fact that since Ultra Gogeta and Gogeta 4 both have blast armor, when he comes in, a lot of what blast armor units or blast armor players do is just sit in the mid range and just wait for you to use a blast card or tap with them, and they're just ready with a strike. But Fat Buu kind of just ignores that when he first comes in, so they're usually limited. So whenever you go to Fat Buu, you kind of just throw in a blast card because they're most likely not going to have any other cards for them to use blast armor, like their old card or some of their green cards like Gogeta 4s, right? But most of the time they're not going to have that because one in their deck. So right there, I'm going with Ultra Gogeta, and like I said, this guy's playing absolutely passive as well because he knows that once I land, once I go to Fat Buu, it's basically over. So he wins right there, that clash. But the problem is when I'm facing against Ultra Gogeta, I like to switch in Fat Buu immediately, right? Because I don't want Ultra Gogeta just to do a ton of damage to my other units that's not green. And that's why I like Goku Black ZENKAI more, is because I can switch Goku Black ZENKAI as many times as possible without having to waste his lock-in, like the lock-in thing, right? Because I'm taking cut away. I'm also healing every time I switch out. I get double card draw speed every time he cover changes. So even if Ultra Gogeta pops the blue card and destroys all my cards, I'm gonna get my cards back instantly because Goku Black Zamasu has double card draw speed every time he cover changes. So that's little things like that. You get your cards back quicker, all that stuff. And that's why I like Goku Black Zamasu more. But Fat Buu is cool. But you guys know, like, this guy's playing absolutely passive, and you guys see there, he's chilling there. I'm just trying to snipe him there. I popped the blue card just to get some extra damage. And then I go here, right, and then he sidesteps immediately because, like I said, he knows what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go to Fat Buu, and I'm trying to lock him in. So he rises rushes Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta rises rushes Fat Buu, and I'm like, oh man, like, this dude is dead. But luckily, I guessed him, and with the heal, I do have that on standby. So if I do want to heal all my units up, you know, back to full HP, I got that right there. I popped the main ability just to see if I could catch him in the sidestep. The time stops, but I couldn't, so I just switched to Piccolo and just to buy some extra cards there. And I believe I popped the main ability because, like I said, I want to buy. So I want to use as many cards as possible, so I could go to DKP and Rise and Rush because I know he's gonna go to Maju. That's the person he's gonna throw away. My DKP nullifies endurance, so I don't even have to worry about Maju. So knowing that though, me killing Maju, I'm locked in with Ultra Gogeta, right? Because he locks you in as well. 5 timer counts as well, but nullifies against green, and he's a blast armor unit, so I know that he's gonna tackle me. And I popped the main ability, just thinking that I thought he was gonna have some Dragon Balls in there, but he didn't. So that was kind of a waste of a ability right there. So he's chilling there, like I said, you know, stay in the mid range with Ultra Gogeta and have their blast cards ready. So I dodge there, I go to Fat Buu, and then I tap there. So he just kind of buying time right there, so his strike cards could be sealed away. But then I was able to land a combo right there, and I knew that he was gonna go to Ultra at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta because the universe cover change, right? So I combo drop right there, and then I switch to Piccolo just to buy some extra cards. And then I go there, Piccolo doing his thing. But my thoughts on Fat Buu, Fat Buu is still cool. He's still a unit that you can definitely use and snipe, you know, these good units. But when people see you bring Fat Buu, they're going to change their play style. They're going to, you know, tap you, over tap, like do those, like, you know, long taps. So like when their 3 timer counts is gone, so you can't, so their strike cards are sealed away, or every time they vanish, they're going to switch to another person because they don't want you to snipe that unit with their locking and stuff. Like little stuff like that, people are going to play different when they see Fat Buu. But also, you really don't want to waste Fat Buu's lock-ins as well, so you don't want to switch them in like crazy, like especially if you're facing up against Goku Vegeta, the Vegeta side, or Ultra Gogeta. You don't want to waste it as well. So it's kind of like, it's kind of hard because like they're going to do a ton of damage, but you don't want to throw in Fat Buu all the time and waste his lock-in. So that's why I like Goku Black Zamasu better as the green region. But Fat Buu still does his thing, you know, lock you in, team heal, locks and strikes. And if you're a person that plays a lot more passive, you're a more passive player, you definitely want to see more rewards in using Fat Buu, because if you play passive, all you have to do is just wait until the right time, and then you just go to Fat Buu and do his thing. But he's still solid. Definitely one of the better Asian Zenkais for sure. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. He still does his thing. Extra damage to Saiyans. Pink monster. Doing crazy things. Hope you guys enjoyed this video though. Let me know what you guys think about Fat Buu and everything. Like, comment, subscribe. Boom, I grew up, man. And I'm out. Peace.